Hello and welcome back to the Cronecast at the Rising Moon. My name is Elaine, and on this channel I do the Spirit Guide Monthly live every last Friday of the month. I hope you're able to join me. I also do astrological readings by the sign by the month in both love and relationships and in money and career, but I also do this, pick a card readings. And today we have a crush and romance reading. Who's dreaming about me? I have 4 piles in a pick a card presentation. Concentrate, see which one calls out to you. The question we're asking the cards for you is, who's dreaming about me? There'll be an insert here in a moment. Stop, concentrate, see which one calls out to you. That will be the message that you're most meant to receive, and I will see you at the time of your reading. Welcome back. If you chose pile number 1 or heart number 1, then this is your reading. Let's put the 1 over here so that people can see it as they tune in. This is the Crystal Tarot, and it will be bringing you a predictive spread. As usual, there's all kind of lint on my cards because I have hundreds of decks at this point, and they get pulled back into rotation and have some lint on them. We're going to get some oracle cards to see. This is a crush and romance reading. Who's dreaming about you? And we're going to see if we can see what they're dreaming about and what might be holding them back. So let's get going for pile number 1. Here we go, the Enchanted Blossoms. Hey, before I get started, please don't forget to subscribe. It helps my channel. If you want to book me for a private reading, there's a link to my website in the description box down below. If you hit that thumbs up button, if you like the reading, that helps as well. If you want to know every time I post a video, then just hit the post bell notification. As usual, as soon as I get a card down, I get the last in the reading. So, protection from the Enchanted Blossoms. Interesting energy right out of the gate. From the Oracles of Love, have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Protection and faith. This is interesting. I have kindness. I wonder if this is somebody you think of as a friend. With compassion. Okay, wow, they think really highly of you. Priest. Facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. The shadow attributes are violates the trust of your spiritual community, seduced by your own spiritual role. And then the other is father. Talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribunal unit. The shadow attributes are dictatorial control, abuse of authority. Fascinating. This appears to be somebody that you have worked with, or who is in the same, like the same line of work that you do, because there's a definite like mentorship, like almost boss energy over here. It's somebody who might have been at a different stage of development when you met them, and they might have been a little bit ahead of you, but it seems like they send you healing energy all the time, and they just think so highly of you. The compassion and the kindness that they see in you is part of the reason that apparently you just don't leave their thoughts. Let's get I'm going to take, I'll take 6 and see if I need to clarify after that. 6 being the number of reciprocal relationships. It's a good balanced energy. It's give and take. Let's get going for pile number 1. Who's dreaming about them? Who's dreaming about them? Who's dreaming about me for pile number 1? Pile number 1 is asking, who is dreaming about me? And again, this is somebody who, it's interesting, I don't necessarily have the energy that they are older, but it's like they had like an almost, like they were a supervisor or something. Here we go, because it's somebody that you knew in, it looks like a professional capacity. I don't think you're involved with them. I can't tell if you've been involved. There's this almost like, I almost want to say pure vibe to it, like they've never been there, done that, but like they think about it a lot. Queen of Cups in the upright, 8 of Pentacles in the upright. It's a mastering card, learning lessons. This is water sign energy, which is Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This will be one of the reads where I talk about the astrological readings. 8 of Wands in the upright is communication and progress. It's 8 right in a row. You might have gone to school with this person. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. And it would have been like in an advanced capacity. This isn't like high school. 3 of Pentacles in the upright. Nope, you worked with them. Or they know you through your work. which may not be the same thing. Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. I'm going to take one more. Queen of Pentacles in the upright. There is a lot of, first of all, there's a lot of earth sign energy, which is Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. This is a card for falling in love. This is also a card for communication. This is somebody who has met you through a work capacity. Either they view you as a mentor or you view them as a mentor, because this priest and father, it's almost like they have you a little bit on a pedestal. They think you're incredibly kind. Protection and have faith. It's like they're waiting for their time to come. And it has something to do with your past, with that Six of Cups in reverse. I know I took 7 cards almost immediately. I wanted to clarify. This is where they hope they're heading, which is, now that's like wifey energy. That is like somebody who has that's the head and the heart balance almost completely in balance. The Queen of Pentacles, and again, that is going to be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn earth sign energy, but it doesn't have to be. That's just the vibe of somebody who kind of like is very, very grounded when they need to be. This is an excellent person to have around in an emergency. This is somebody who like you kind of, you know, you can count on, rely on, and plan a future with. That's apparently how they see you. And I wonder what holds them back. It has something to do with your past. It's like they're waiting for you. This 3 of Pentacles with the 8 of Pentacles in the upright, it's like they're waiting for you to master like an area of your life. And they want to talk to you. They haven't taken any action. I don't know if they're going to, but like it's like they're in the wings there. They're in the wings there. And I would swear they know you through your work somehow, because they've had conversations with you. Horseshoe, good luck. And then firecracker, excitement. Well, it is not devoid of passion, apparently. You've never been involved with this person, though. You just haven't. This is a fun read. Let's get going with, let's get a romance angel. I'm going to take the different oracle cards as they seem appropriate for that. This person is a little bit like, they're a little bit uncertain about what they should do with that Page of Wands in reverse, because the Wands are about actions we take. The Page of Wands is reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning. And then retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. I don't think you've been in contact with this person for a while. But the question is, who's dreaming about you? And are they spicy dreams, by the way? It kind of looks that way, because that firecracker is excitement. This is also a good card for passion, for progress. Retreat is one of the energies of a new relationship coming to you, and you just kind of withdraw from the world. But reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. I'm telling you, it's somebody that you already know. You have not been involved with them. How would you feel about them, I wonder? I'm not sure if you've ever seen them that way. With that priest and that father energy, like you might be just like kind of really unaware. But they have like, this is like that kind of deep love that you have for somebody. This is not just infatuation. This is somebody who has like actual, like they hope for a future with you, but like they're like, it's not just, there's nothing wrong with the passion there. But you guys have not been together. You haven't been together at any point. So this is not like dreaming of times past. Compassion and faith, protection. God, they want every good thing for you. How often is this happening? 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups in reverse, Queen of Pentacles. Having a little trouble pinning that down. We'll keep going. We're going to get some wellness cards. This has a tendency to tell us what needs to heal. Who is dreaming about pile number 1? Who's dreaming about pile number 1? I like this. I wonder if they're going to make a move. Because like they've got it all for you. Oh, chaser. Chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. With Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming. Surprise, invitation, or meeting. Hesitation. That's what I'm picking up from this one. Then I have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, you're unsure of the future. This is interesting to me. Like, it's almost like this person's not sure that they're at your level. It's somebody that you likely have known through your work. It could be school, but I just kind of don't think so. This is because this can be the card of like advanced degrees. The Eight of Pentacles in the upright is one of the cards that you get for like working towards a master's or a doctorate. Let's keep going here. Who else do I want to take a look at? Let's grab you. I'm going to take a look at the fortune cookie cards. Who is dreaming about pile number one? Who's dreaming about pile number one? So far, it is looking like someone who has worked with you or a former coworker, but you are not, like, there's no, one of you was above the other. And I think it was you. I think it was you. It's almost, this is an interesting energy. It's like the person at first, like, was not certain how they felt about you. There's something very disconcerting about you to them. Meaning, like, it's like it took them by surprise. That Cupid's arrow is the same. The Eight of Wands is also one of the cards for falling in love. It's the Cupid's arrow card. In most of the depictions, you see 8 wands, like, streaming across the ocean or the air. And it can be one of the cards for the Cupid's arrows flying. 8, 8, right side by side. This is like a very good balanced energy. It's interesting. Tough and trying times. I think the world has kept them from ever doing anything about this. I beg your pardon. Tough times ahead. Think long term and make decisions accordingly. Avoid negative people at all costs. And then I have one more. Oh, friendship. A friend needs your help. Your kindness and excellent counseling skills will put them back on track. Okay, so pile number one, this is a friend who kind of seemingly has it sort of bad for you because there's no lack of like fire here. There's just no lack of fire here. With excitement, the Eight of Wands. I think when they first met you, like your vibe was almost like nurturing. But I think as they got to know you a little bit better, it really kind of lit them up. There's something in the past that kind of holds them back, but the times are very uncertain for them. They haven't reached out, but they dream about you. I want to get a timing card. I'm going to use the angel answers. Is there anything you want to tell me about this? Listen to your intuition, okay. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Is there anything else, please? Anything else? Forgiveness. Yes. Huh. Okie doke. All right. This is an interesting one. So pile number one, this is somebody you've known, like they physically know you. Like it's not just a social media presence, like they've had conversations with you. They've potentially done some work with you in the past, but it may be through your profession versus theirs. And they had at first this like they almost had this awe of you. And as time has gone on, it's like I think they go out of their way to check on you. They're able to check on your work somehow. Like they're not completely cut off for you, but like in terms of how often they're dreaming about you, with that Eight of Wands, like it's a pretty regular occurrence, and it does not look like this super innocent dreams sometimes. Good for you guys. I don't think it would disturb you to like learn this person's identity. The Chaser, Separation, and Cupid's Arrow. It's like they don't, yeah, Mountain. There's some kind of obstacle with Star. I wonder if they live somewhere else. Here's the thing. This is not showing up as a close friendship, but this person is known to you. The type of dreams they have are like I think sometimes they have like absolutely normal dreams, like they're having conversations with you and they're hanging out with you. Listen to your intuition, forgiveness, and yes. I think this person is planning on coming forward. I think something has been holding them back, including this almost you're unattainable to them vibe that is coming off of this. I wonder if they're going to act. It's always going to be very individual for each person. Tough and trying times. What else have I got underneath here? Friendship. I don't think you've seen this person as like a potential person. I think you've only ever thought of them as a friend. If you've thought of them, like there's this energy of, like, you see how like this person's directly behind her and like she doesn't even realize he's back there as she's doing her own thing. It's like they don't know what they have to offer you. The retreat, reconciliation, there's hope here. Mountain, what is the obstacle? I can't tell if it's the greater world or strategy. Attachment, strategy. Oh, were they not single or were you not single? The sun. Woman holding a heart is almost the exact same energy in community. Okay, so pile number one. This is someone who has known you through your work, through community effort. You're not super close. I don't think you ever have been. When they first met you, like they were impressed by, like you seem very good-hearted and kind. Like you apparently, somebody involved might not have been single though, because this can be being attached. Strategy, the sun, it's like somebody is biding their time. But this is a past relationship. We've got reconciliation over here from someone from your past is returning. I don't know whatever happens with this priest and father energy. Like it's almost like they know things about you that you didn't tell them, but it's not in a creepy way. Like they must know people who know you. Because this has been building. This is a building energy. It has to overcome something from the past. And with that attachment, like for real, like, you know, not everybody involved here might be single, and so that holds somebody back. The chaser as well, and that's codependency. That attachment energy means that attachment and strategy, it is possible that someone involved is recovering from codependency, potentially both people. Remember, this is an insult, and it's such a normal dysfunctional relationship dynamic that you can completely heal from and then have these wonderful, wonderful relationships from. But it is absolutely worth the time to heal. Deserving. Wow. I love how they view you. It's like they think you're worthy of like a really, really special life. Transformation, taking steps, travel. I don't think they're in the same area as you are. Listen, what's going to happen with this? I'm not sure. I don't know if there was something that held this person back when they first got to know you. They dream about you, I kind of want to say a lot. Like it's almost like they go out of their way to connect, because this can be a spiritual connection as well. Firecracker and horseshoe, good luck and excitement. It's like they're waiting for the world to turn around ever so slightly so that they can figure out like what their next move is here. Because right now, I don't think there's, if you're in contact with them, like it's so like fleeting that they know you better than you know them somehow. And it's not a sinister or weird vibe. It's not. It's an admiration vibe. The times have made it like they wanted to get to know you as a friend first. There's something in everybody's background here that means someone's healing, chaser, separation, Cupid's arrow. Now remember, when you're healing from codependency, the only real cure for codependence is independence. And so it does involve, like, you know, doubling down on, this is the mountain, something to overcome, the stars making dreams come true. It really is as if they're waiting for you to heal from your past somehow. Protection, have faith, kindness, and compassion. These images, like this particular image, reminds me of the Six of Cups. where something is being given to somebody. It's a generosity card. Have faith, trust your faith in this situation. I like this. Like the person has, like, you know, I'm not gonna fib. They're like the type of dreams they have are the type of dreams in which everybody is having a good naked time. That said, that is not the only thing they think about with you. Like they envision this future where like you're this wonderful stabilizing influence in it. The only thing that gets to me a little bit over there is there's this kind of like reverential type of energy where they really kind of look up to you. And they hang back because like it's somebody's been having to heal from an issue that involves codependency. It might be them. That attachment card right out of the gate, it could be both of you. But it really is almost like they weren't free to act at the time that they could have. The world drove this wedge in between. Transformation, that's the second time we've gotten a transformation card. New inspiration. Solitude and meditation. Oh. Okay, so they spend some time thinking about you when they're alone, and you can probably go ahead and figure out what that is. Unfounded fear, achievement and success, patience and progress. I think this person is going to shoot their shot when they get the chance, but it's not currently. And who's dreaming about you? Well, it's somebody who spends some time alone being inspired by you, if you're getting the drift there. Fun, but they also, like, this is a fun energy because it's not limited to just viewing you as like somebody to do the do with. It's somebody that they have actual respect for you, and like as a human being, because we had kindness, we had faith, this is beautiful. I really enjoy this energy. It is somebody that you do know. It is somebody that I don't know that you have the same feelings for. I really don't. It's almost like you've been powering through on something, but they focus on you kind of a lot. And they focus on you in like in their alone time as well, which I find kind of cute, considering that I think they kind of had to round a bend on that. Like for a while, it was almost like, I don't want to say unattainable. Compassion and kindness. It's very interesting to me. It's almost like they had to get past this reverential vibe to view you as, I guess I'm just going to say, a sexual being. I think they have long since gotten there, and the only thing that's keeping them back from talking to you, and like there's no outcome on this whether or not they, like, you know, you guys end up together. That's going to be very individual for people, but it is somebody who has been kind of waiting in the wings, and they watch you carefully. They had to overcome this feeling of like, oh, they almost had you on a pedestal, but I think like it turned a corner, and now it's like there's a lot of hunger behind it, which is kind of fun because it means it has all aspects. So group number one, the person who's kind of hanging back is somebody who does know you. I'm not sure you're aware of them. I don't think it's your crush, but my gosh, do they have a crush on you. Like they are, and it's like the whole 9 yards crush, where like they saw you at first as this unattainable person. Something held them back. It may be that you aren't single or weren't single, because that attachment thing tells me that there was a barrier. So does the mountain card. I don't know if they're going to be able to get past the barrier, but that 8 of Wands, with the reading ending with the Queen of Pentacles, honestly suggests, because the 8 of Wands is communication, but they're waiting for a difficult situation from the past, potentially in the overall world, before they reach out. And the type of dreams they have about you are a little bit fiery, which is fun. All right, group number one, that was your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want to book me for a private reading, there's a link to my website in the description box down below. Hello and welcome back. All right, if you chose pile number 2, then this is your reading. We're going to put your heart over here. If you chose heart number 2, oh, apparently you got 2 hearts on there. Well, good for you. There we go. We're going to get some oracle cards. This is the traditional manga deck that is going to be bringing you a predictive spread. I think I'm taking 7 cards. I did with the first pile. 6 is the number of reciprocal relationships. Let's find out who's dreaming about me, who's thinking about me. This is a crush and romance reading. I have appreciation. Let's find out. The Whispers of Love brings us the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. I wonder if we're going to get an X here. All right, I have commit to happiness. Ooh. Strength. Companion. Light attributes are loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. The shadow attributes are betrayal by misusing confidence, loss of personal identity. And then I have monk nun, which is selfless devotion, single-minded dedication to spirit. The shadow attributes are negative judgment of the physical world, excessive piety. Okay, this is somebody that I don't think you've spoken to them in a while. I do think you know them. The commit to happiness and strength with appreciation. It's like they didn't. I think this is like an X, and It's interesting though with that monk nun energy. It's almost like it's from a long time ago. Let's go. Let's get our tarot cards, and then we'll get some more oracle cards. Who is dreaming about me for pile number 2? Who is dreaming about pile number 2? Love, relationship, crushes. What have we got going on here? And I did intend this to be a relationship or a romance reading. I don't always, but it's fun to do them sometimes. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. And I don't do a lot of them because I help people recover from codependency, and it's important to have a diversified and balanced experience. But in a diversified and balanced experience, love exists as well. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Queen of Wands in the upright. Ooh, look at how they see you. 8 of Cups in reverse. Okie dokie. 7 of Pentacles in the upright. Okay. King of Wands in the upright. Oh, is this a twin flame? 2 of Wands in the upright. We're going to go ahead and take one more. There's so much travel energy of that. Bizarre. Queen of Pentacles ended up in that exact same position last time. This is somebody you have not spoken to in a while. Companion, it's the strangest thing. I can't get a read on whether or not you've been involved yet. This person, like the King and the Queen of Wands, though, that is like this kind of balanced energy. This is somebody who's afraid you might be their soulmate. Oh my gosh, look at what was next on the deck. The Lovers in the upright. Let's keep going here. It's like they don't think the end of the story has been written yet, with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright and the 7 of Pentacles. It's a strange thing, but you've had some type of involvement. This is like a returning energy. The 8 of Cups in the upright is going on a journey, looking for more. It is a traveling type of energy. In reverse like that, it can be like not making the necessary moves, but it's also simply a returning energy. All of this is a crossroads energy, making choices, making plans. This is a planning energy. Star, guaranteed success. There's a lot of business energy around this too. I don't think you've known this person through your work though. I don't. Like this has like some kind of, it's almost like the one that got away type of vibe here versus an X. Because there's this, boy, they really, man, you light their fire though. They are dreaming about you. It's pretty constant. It's like you're right there with them. You're their concept of happiness. So, like, to me, this looks like this person's just plain old-fashioned in love with you, but there's a ton of passion. Unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Bag. Something important, such as a new job or a raise. It's like everybody involved is working on something, and this person, this is not like, this is not a secret admirer. You know who they are. Like, you know who they are, because we have companion, but then we have monk nun, which kind of suggests to me that, like, you've known them in the past, but you haven't seen them in a while. I like the intentions here, but, like, this is a This is a card for a long process. Some people see it as like disappointment or failure. I kind of don't. It's the seed card. It's where you plant something and you have to tend it with your efforts, and everything takes time. But like this person, it's like they feel as if they think fate's going to bring you back to them, because this is a card for fate. They think you're their fate. Ooh, this is fun. The dreams are interesting though, because sometimes you're just conversing. Sometimes you're just talking to one another. Appreciation, strength, commit to happiness. The only, it's, wow, like they feel psychically connected to you. You stand out as like a very singular person in their life. I think they have known you at least as a friend. I do not get the sense that this has ever like progressed to anything, but like there's really good fire, and it's something from the past. Twin flames, I should have freaking known. Yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. Cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. Okay, who's dreaming about you? It's your twin flame. That should have been a little obvious. This can be a twin flame card, but like the King and the Queen of Wands, it's, you know, that could not be more twin flamey. Your twin flame is dreaming about you. And sometimes it's very, like, it's, I almost want to say a chaste type of energy around it, where like they just dream of hanging out with you again. By the way, this has never seen relationship status. It never got off the ground there. It was at the beginning of a process, like maybe you were considering something got in the way. They do hope for a return to your life. Boy, I think they try and meditate and connect with you. That star energy, guaranteed success. But the star in the tarot is the card of psychic connections as well. Can be the card of something just beyond reach. Beneficial changes, beneficial changes. This is a sweet read. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask, a self-mask in this relationship. Children, your love is being affected, but very soon. Okay. So this is past issues. It doesn't have to be real life children. Can it be? Sure. I get zero vibe around that. Just zero vibe around that. Deception, someone is wearing, like they didn't ever show you how they really felt. In terms of who this is in the runner-chaser dynamic, boy, it's like you guys trade back and forth or something. It really is. Like, this is such a mirroring energy. And very soon, I do think they're making plans to come back into your life. I kind of want to get a little bit more about what they're dreaming about. Why? Because it's fun. Here we go. Let's see what we've got. Let's get some fortune cookie cards. What's going on with this? What's going on with this? Who's dreaming? Well, we've identified it as a twin flame. I like that there is a diverse energy around this, because this is really like, this is sexy time stuff. This is having a really like understanding each other's, essentially your bodies, being really in sync. Like it's like there's this communication that is below, it's energetic. It's energetic. But the way they view you is very well rounded. They have a very clear-eyed view into you, by the way. Like they really, like they're, well, twin flames, remember you're basically the same energy. This person has a lot of good like habits around introspection, appreciation. Assert yourself is what flipped on top of that. Go for what you want. The time is right for soulmate connections. Birth of a child also likely. Here we go, let's go, let's go. I actually really like this reading so far. What else have we got? Burnout. Ah, I see. It's like everybody involved is working on projects. Your hard work will see results, but your health needs to be maintained, so check in with your dentist, doctor, and health professional. Maintain a healthy lifestyle. It is like a wedge. Love life was on the back of it. It is like a wedge got like put between the two of you. But they dream about you, and they have, it's a really intimate type of dream. And like on all levels though, it's not just dreaming about, you know, having sex with somebody. It's dreaming about having a true union with somebody. Because that appreciation vibe, commit to happiness. Boy, this is a very sweet vibe. Like there's been times where the only thing that got them out of, because this can be a disappointed energy, is like thinking about you. Like everything about you gives them a sense of strength and purpose. And you're aware of this person, and they know that you're aware. This is not anybody lurking in the background. You probably dream about them as well. You can kind of gauge by what your dreams are as to what they're dreaming about, because there's going to be, when it's a twin flame connection, you really are energetically connected. You're together in energetic space. Letter. Oh, there are lilies. Mountain. Coffin came out with that as well. So we've got letter, lilies, mountain, mice, man, and coffin. They want to put an end to a long cycle of things being taken rather than given. This communicates that like this is a communication coming towards you on this. I kind of want to get, I'm going to get a lover's oracle for you because this is so obviously twin flame. Pardon me as I struggle to pick it up. Here we go. What are we saying to pile number 2 about who's dreaming about them? It's their twin flame. What's going on there? What's going to happen? You tell me. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. This is such a cool idea for a deck, but of course it's a nightmare trying to shuffle. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. I think that the greater world felt like something that was beyond their control. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Is there anything else you want to say about this? Because that's not very helpful. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So does everybody end up with their twin flame? No, sometimes twin flames have to be released because not everybody involved does their work, but sometimes they do end up together. And it's a wonderful type of relationship when they can. As aware as you are of a need to heal and a need to evolve, a need to resolve any dysfunction or toxic traits, that's how aware they will be as well. So where you are in your own healing journey will tell you. If you're still very focused on this is my person, I check on them a lot. Try and go towards healing just a little bit more. It speeds the process along. The only way to bring about union with a twin flame is for everybody involved to do their work. So that there is an acceptance of what this connection is, what it means, how it can help you resolve and release energies from the past so that you can have an incredibly passionate connection in the here and now. I like this energy so much. But the thing that I'm not getting is and maybe it's because it's just going to be so individual for everybody, the thing that really stands in this person's way. With twin flame dynamics, everybody has to do their work, but there is a change coming. We had the message energy, the star, the unicorn, and very soon. Issues from the past. I think this person is the runner, and a runner has a fear of intimacy and sometimes won't admit their real feelings to themselves or to others. But this person dreams about you, and they dream about telling you the truth. Because this is kind of this is very obviously a balanced energy. This is again, it was the same energy from the first draw. That's how they see you. As this person who just kind of has everything that they could ever need. But nobody involved was in the right space when this happened. There's been crickets for a while. This is a need to heal as well. I think they struggled with being your friend. Like they didn't know how to be your friend. I think they don't really know how to be their own friend. This person's pretty complicated, quite frankly. You likely are as well. Are they doing their work? Let's find out. Let's use the Higher Love Oracle. Because here's the thing, if you're doing their work, so are they. Special knowledge and skills. Oh, okay. There we go. 2 more times, 1 and 2. That King and Queen of Wands energy, they have incredible passion together. There is, when twin flames, part of the reason twin flames are so compelling is you connect with them in a way that you don't connect with anybody else. Lasting love and happiness, cool, calm, and collected. There's a card for limitations, sudden progress and change. I actually really like this reading. Will you hear from this person again? Gosh, it really looks like it. The dreams vary. Like sometimes they are make you blush type of dreams, but sometimes it's just, it's like hanging out. This companion energy. Gosh, they really, thinking about you, dreaming about, because like they'll get a tremendous sense of peace from dreaming about you sometimes. And it's interesting because it's like sometimes they can only glimpse you in the distance, but they know you're there. Negative judgments of the physical world. If anything, this person kind of might have retreated too far into a spiritual journey at different points, trying to almost, it's almost as if they have trouble grounding themselves in the 3D sometimes. It's interesting with that Queen of Pentacles energy. It's like they see you as an anchor. This is love though. This is not, when I kind of got the request to go ahead and do this, like who's dreaming about me, I didn't know what was going to come out. I assumed we'd have some type of twin flame action. The Mandragora Mother. Find the secrets hidden in the brambles. It's like they have to get through a time of challenge in the greater world before they can see a path forward with you. They're not gone from your life. They're not gone from your life. Here we go. Let's go for the fortune reading cards. It's going to be Fool on the back of it. Let's go. What have we got for pile number 2? Who's dreaming about them? Who's dreaming about them? It's your twin flame. It's your twin flame. And like I said, sometimes the dreams are like, you know, the sexy time type of dreams, but sometimes they're really not. And it's interesting to me because like here's what I keep getting from this. They have had dreams where they can see you in the distance and they have difficulty reaching you. Marriage, you're attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. Lion, harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. This person hopes to be with you in the future. They're not taking steps in the present time. They're like, if you're wondering if they're getting any from anybody, apparently not. It's like you did them a solid somehow, and I really can't figure out what it is. All right, so group number 2, who is dreaming about you? It is your twin flame. The dreams vary in the quality of what they are conveying, and sometimes it's very sweet and like almost pure, and sometimes it is enough to make a nun blush. All right, group number 2, take care, be well. If you want to book me for a private reading, there's a link to my website in the description box down below. Bye. Hello and welcome back. If you chose pile number 3, then this is your reading. Put your card over there. We've got some oracle cards. We're going to get a predictive spread from the Sun and Moon Tarot. And the question is, who's dreaming about me? This is a crush and romance reading. It is not intended for friends or coworkers or anything like that. This is a who's dreaming about me in the sexy times type of way. Let's get going here. We have compassion. A lot of cards about compassion in this one. Consider your foundation. Oh, hey, before I get started, please don't forget to subscribe. It helps my channel. If you like the reading, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you want to book me for a private reading, there is a link to my website in the description box down below. Whenever I'm putting down cards, I immediately start getting lost in them. Consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. Hidden blessings, compassion. I have intention. Interesting. Advocate. Inspires you to put compassion into action. Shadow attribute is embracing negative causes or committing to a cause for personal gain. Child wounded. Awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opening the learning path of forgiveness. Shadow attributes are blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds. Resist moving on through forgiveness. Now listen, we all carry childhood wounds. We all have foundational wounds. We all have things that we need to heal. It becomes our responsibility to heal them in adulthood so that we can have healthy, thriving relationships. But luckily, there's tons and tons of information about how to do that. I do not have a sense for if this is an ex or a friend or a coworker or a crush yet, so let's get the cards down. For pile number 3, who's dreaming about me? And what are they dreaming about? What's going on for pile number 3? Who's dreaming about pile number 3? Who's dreaming about pile number 3? Who's dreaming about pile number 3? And what's going on with those? 1 and 2 and 3. Taking 6 for the number of reciprocity, that is give and take in relationships, and then I take a 7th card just to see what the outcome looks like. Here we go. 10 of Swords in the upright, Ace of Cups in the upright. Yeah, King of Swords in reverse. Is this going to be an X? 10 of Wands in the upright. I don't like the King of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords in reverse schemes. I have the 8 of Swords in reverse. Prince of Wands in reverse. The Fool in reverse. Okay. Yeah, I'm taking an extra one on that. 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Here's the thing. This looks like an ex who betrayed you. I don't think they necessarily told you the truth. Child wounded. Betrayal, overburdened relationship. Intention, hidden blessings. Compassion, consider your foundation. It's somebody who lost you. And I don't think it was a good relationship. Like, it looks like it was a difficult relationship. This is an energy of a difficult relationship, so is this. Like, you freed yourself from it. I don't like them in the past. Like, they've just got, like they took things out on you. But they dream about you, and it's almost like the dreams are... Oh, wow, it's like you won't forgive them in your dreams. Intention, compassion, the Fool in reverse. The Fool in reverse has sometimes been taken advantage of by somebody in the past over here. This person, like, I want to get a little bit more because are they afraid of justice? What's going on here? Okay. Happiness. Uh-oh, marriage. Bread. Period of prosperity. Oh, okay. 4-leaf clover. Good luck. Okay, this is an X. I don't think they treated you properly. I don't think they treated you properly. It's almost like they think that they're... This is an interesting energy to me because it's almost like they didn't fear any consequences, but they lost everything because of you. They lost what they had. And it wasn't because of you, it was because of them. Like, they think that the good luck in their life went out of their life when you left it. I don't like this though, because this is an energy of being lied to kind of a lot. Like, this person schemed. They may have taken things from you. I've got multiple cards around period of prosperity, good fortune. Like, they dream of the past sometimes. Here we go. Sorry, I'm going to take the romance angels. I'm not sure it's going to really apply. This does not have the best energy around it. This is somebody who, like, you felt altered for a while, but I think you've bounced back. With that child wounded, like, here's the thing. Kind of what I've got is that, like, you were almost like a bank from which they were making withdrawals. Ooh, deception. Yes, well, we knew that part. And then I have attraction. Finances and career. All right, so here's the thing. This looks like an ex. It may have been a divorce, quite simply because here's the consider your foundation, the Ten of Swords, something being done and over. It's like they dream of a past life and doing something differently. Listen, I don't think anybody involved wants to be, because I think they cheated on you. I think they may have cheated on you. They dream of doing things differently and getting a different outcome because they treated you like you weren't valuable. They started to treat you almost like you were a burden. And I don't know if you were like, fine, I'm out of here, or what happened. But like the whole hidden blessings, and then this is just such a picture of a house. This is like the family home in the background, and you can see these paired up foxes, and it's all very idyllic looking. And the hidden blessings, it's like they didn't appreciate what they had until it was gone. They lied to you whenever they felt like it. They may have, I don't think they have anything left, is the thing. The Fool and the Six of Cups, like they look at their past actions. That's what I think they keep dreaming of, is that like they have these opportunities to do something differently, and it's like they're haunted by it. They don't. This is the weirdest thing that I just like. It's like they dream that you're going to have the last laugh. Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. Mirror, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. I think I want one more on that. Maybe not. I've got karmic relationship and soulmates. Remember, karmic relationships are a type of soulmate. We have so many different types of soulmates. We have healing soulmates, we have chaos soulmates, we have soulmates almost like kind of out the wazoo. You had a karmic relationship with this person, and like you, I think, learned your lessons. But like they lied their butt off to you. I think that there was a tremendous financial loss around this for them. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Here's the thing. It's like in the aftermath, they've come to view you as the thing that, like, you were their good luck charm. I don't think they treated you properly, and the dreams that they have about this are not good dreams. Like, they're not dreaming about, I guess the only way to put this is, it does not appear to be a physical dream that they're having about you. It's not that they're dreaming about having sex with you. They're dreaming about a way to undo their mistakes. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Remember, there's all different forms of narcissism, and narcissism can have its roots in a traumatic injury. Meaning that even if somebody has narcissistic tendencies, that doesn't make them a poisonous or terrible person. And that does not excuse them hurting you, by the way. But they can be reacting from their own damage and their own trauma. But the person dreaming about you is an ex, and it's almost tragic, but they go over it over and over again. Trying to figure out a way to correct the mistakes of the past, because in the aftermath, they really treated you like you were like a burden to them, but you're like free and happy. And do they keep an eye on you? I think so. I think so. It's not super creepy or anything. Like, it's just they keep tabs on you somehow. And they do dream about you. And, like, I think they wake up afraid. Like, they have nightmares about you versus, because, like, this is not the best energy either. But they dream about the past with you of making different calls and having a different result. And they dream about the life they used to have with you, which I kind of get the sense that they treated like it was trash. That, like, you know, it was one of those, like, you know, I don't know who called an end to things, but, like, they thought that they were going to bounce much higher than you. That, like, they were going to be kind of eating your dust. And, I mean, you were going to be eating their dust. And it turned out the opposite. Cool, calm, and collected. Loss issues. Dominating relationship. Is this person in crisis and disappointment? Intuitive understanding. All right, we're going to put this deck down because I've been taking 5 deck cards from this, or no, I guess I just... Dominating, they did. They treated you like you were part of their entourage or something, instead of the person who was the reason everything was turning out. But, like, their past was really happy and secure. It really might have been a marriage. Period of prosperity and abundance. They dream about their past with you. And they dream about trying to correct a mistake. And they can't. Like, they're aware of that part. They genuinely are aware of that part. Because they feel foolish about the things that they've done in the past. I think they're afraid they're being punished. Like, with compassion and hidden blessings and intention. It's weird. Ew. Okay. All right. I'm very sorry. The ew that I just got on that was, like, I don't get the sense that they're necessarily super single. Like, they might have somebody, but I don't think that they're always thinking about that person when they're with them. If you catch my "they're thinking about you" drift, yes. Love is in the air. Great time for commitment and taking relationships to the next level. Health, jealousy. Okay, this is an interesting one. Because here's the thing, I don't think they're single. I don't know that they're necessarily married, but, like, they may have somebody else in their life. And just kind of what I've got here, the vibe with the King of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords is not telling them the truth. The King of Swords is misusing their words. The King of Swords is actually kind of a cut and dry, in reverse like that, can be a very cut and dried, unemotional, and kind of callous human being. I don't like the way they treated you in the past. You got away. They've got somebody, but it's like that person doesn't do it for them. And so the whole dreaming about you thing is not just when they're asleep. Woo. Oh my goodness. Okay. Because that Prince of Wands in reverse, it's like that person doesn't do it for them. I wonder if they're with them for financial reasons, with that deception and that finances and career. But they do dream about you, and they dream about, like, you being happy and having everything. Ship, yep. Man. Bear. Clover. Bouquet. Yep, this is somebody who blew it. This is somebody who blew it big time. The way they dream about you is, boy, it's evolved over time. Because I think at first they were just like this person has a vaguely vicious vibe to them. This deception, it really has, this is a you don't know what it's got till it's gone type of energy. This is an ex who like thinks about you, and they think about you physically a lot is the thing. I don't know if you just really did it for them or what happened there, but that attraction, deception, and then finances and career, it's almost like they've hooked up with somebody like for reasons of advancement. And that person, like they're not, I guess the only way to put it is apparently they're just not as attractive as you are. And so they fantasize about you as well as dream about you. When they dream about you, like it's almost like they're afraid that there will be retribution. Okay, so what I was saying is that when they dream about you, it really is almost like they're afraid that there's going to be some kind of payback. Because they're afraid they know they hurt you. And like some of it was not accidental. This is not, like I had hoped this would be just a light, fluffy, romantic, oh my gosh, it's that person at the such and such restaurant who, like that person who's always like flirting with you when you pick up your order. And that is not what this is turning out as at all. This is somebody from your past who kind of did you wrong, did you dirty. Here's the thing, you're sitting pretty and happy. Like, if you're watching this, your reaction to that is basically, well, good. He who laughs last, laughs loudest. And you, like, your revenge was living the best life possible. But it is very much kind of an energy of trying to move past something and not being able to. Like, they feel like they're... Because the Ten of Wands was in your tarot spread, and that's like carrying a heavy burden forward. It had the Ten of Swords right above it. It's almost like they feel like their mistreatment of you follows them around. And whoever they're with now, like, it's got this creepy, like, finances and career vibe. It's got this creepy vibe of, like, they're just doing it because they think there's financial gain. Here's the thing. I have a feeling the other person really suspects that. Yep. Owl. There are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. Beware. Be careful who you trust at this time. Goals. Dudes. All right. This is an ex, absolutely. You don't need to worry about it. They don't want you back, but like they fear that there is retribution for something that they did to you. Their dreams really reflect that. So half the time their dreams like appear to be scaring the crap out of them. But in the 3D, it's far more intriguing to me because they're with somebody, and a lot of the time when they're with that person, they're not thinking about that person. They're thinking about you. And like it's weird because I think the other person kind of suspects, because that, I don't know how else to put this. The Page of Wands in reverse, which we had in your tarot spread, is kind of like a failure to launch energy in a passionate capacity. And it really is like they have to, they can tell that this person, like your former person, doesn't want them. Not really. But they think about you sometimes still in that capacity. So it's a weird energy of when they dream about you, it's very fear-based. Like this person might just like not be a very nice person. Intention, compassion, consider your foundation. They did not honor a commitment to you, and the dreams that they have are like they try to figure out a way to keep what they had. And it really is like whoever they've got now, like it's almost like they had to go through a series of people to understand, oh, that person I treated like they were inconsequential to me, that was the best anyone has ever treated me. And like this other person that they've got, not a bad person or anything, but like they're with that person to be with somebody. And it's not, they don't have any passion for them. So what it looked like in that draw is that inspires you to put compassion into action. We have compassion here, compassion here. The wounded aspect, compassion, hidden blessings. I swear it looks like they cannot quite invest in a physical relationship with the person that they're with now, and so they think about you instead. All right, so group number 3. That was a fascinating one. The person dreams about you, but it's not like, I don't know that they necessarily have a lot of like, I guess kind of like romantic and intimate dreams. But in the 3D, when they're with somebody, like they can't find that fire with that person, and they're thinking about you. And the other person kind of flippin' knows it. So that was a fascinating one, and I am moving on to pile number 4. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want to book me for a private reading, there's a link to my website in the description box down below. Welcome back. If you chose pile number 4, then this is your reading. Let's put your heart over there. Everyday Witch is going to be bringing you a predictive spread. This has been fun. It was another one of those readings that like I just kind of got told to do it. Who's dreaming about you? This was intended as a love relationship crush reading. I did have something come completely out of left field. It's fascinating, and I don't think it will disappoint anybody, but it took me completely off guard. So let's see where this one goes. We have peace. Appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. We're going to find out who this is. This one's turning into modify. Okay. Waiting for something to change. Unexpected. Is this a secret admirer? Fun. Let's keep going. Oh, Virgin. Maintaining a symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Shadow attribute. Fear of intimate union. Exorcist. Oh, that's one of the things I can do. Exorcist. Light attribute. Freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. Shadow attribute. Fear of facing your own demons. This is a crush, man. This is not, you've never been with this person. This has been a fun read. Let's go. Let's find out. Well, you have a crush who dreams about you. I think they daydream about you too. Appreciate this moment. Boy, it's somebody who like they treasure like bumping into you or something. But Virgin, like you guys have not been together. And that exorcist energy, I don't know if like they're in a relationship or you're in a relationship, but there's just like need to heal. Modify. Something has to be changed. Peace. Suggest something healing. What's coming up for pile number 4? Who's dreaming about them? Again, like I don't want to spoil the piles, but number 3 was like one of the most fascinating reads in a long time. 8 of Wands in the upright. 9 of Cups in the upright. 6 of Wands in the upright. Hooray. 8 of Swords in reverse. 8, 8. 3 Cups in the upright. Tower in the upright. 10 of Cups in the upright. Lovers in reverse. I went ahead and took the extra one on that. We had 8, 8 there. It is somebody who's you're likely trying to get over a breakup. They're aware of this. I do not think you've ever been involved with this person, but like you know them. You're aware of them. Unexpected. It is not from it. Like you know them, but you might be caught a little off guard by it. You might be caught a little off guard by it because this is a surprise as well. Let's go here. What else do I want to get? Let's get some tea leaf cards. What's the nature of these dreams? Okay, a lot of fantasy involved. They are not like platonic dreams. They are dreams involving... Wait, there's some. There's some. Because this person... This is sweet. Appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. They can see you somehow is the thing. Like it might be social media. This is a social media card. This is a friend. This is a friend who has feelings for you. Because this is friendship. This is basically wish fulfillment, wishing for something. The Eight of Wands is a card for communication and falling in love. This is progress as well, but it's somebody new coming in also. I don't know. They're not married. Gong, an exciting event. June, dogs getting together with friends. We've got a timing card. Here's the thing, like, do they plan on shooting their shot? I believe so. I believe so, but like you guys have never, like you've never like stepped beyond that boundary. Like you just know each other in a social capacity. Maybe not all that well. Like this person, I think, puts a lot of, I almost want to say study into you, but again, no creepy vibes. It's just, this is a social media card. Stork. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. This is a romantic energy, though. This is life partner type of energy. It's having it all. This is sweet. The thing is modify and exorcist. Well, the exorcist energy is trying to overcome an energy that like somebody involved is trying to heal from something that was not in their best interest. And then Gong, an exciting event in June, getting together. It's almost like there's a mutual, like either a wedding or a party or something that they anticipate seeing you at. Because they have not said anything. The unexpected thing, like, and are you going to find them attractive is the thing. This person dreams about you and they dream of a future with you. They kind of dream about all kinds of fun things with you if you're catching the vibe and getting the drift there. It's not a platonic thing. Healing family issues, somebody involved is healing is the thing. Getting to know each other, worth waiting for. Okay. We've got the June card on that. Is that going to be like the literal thing? I'm not sure. But as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Like they're aware of you. They're just aware of you in this very... The dreams are very like y'all are together in their dreams. Like they have a, and it's not just their dreams. They spend some time fantasizing about it. Like it's almost like they try and come up with ways to like cross your path. I don't think this person's involved with anybody. That virgin energy is like there's a purity to this. Like it came from an emotional place. It wasn't just like somebody saw you and they're like, I must have that person. There's plenty, because this is a very attractive person as well. There's plenty of like that kind of drawn to you energy. Getting together with friends. Positive transition. This is a transformation energy as well. Intuitive understanding. Karmic bond. Soulmate. This person straight up moderation, self-control. Somebody involved is in some form of recovery. And this person is very aware that you're in some kind of form of recovery. Because it's like they're waiting for you versus like waiting for divine timing. This is being healed and whole within. Exorcist that's one of the things for, when we talk about somebody's personal demons, there really is an energetic influence that goes along with some of the relationship dysfunction that people experience. And it really is almost like they're very aware of that. But this person, like they are... I like this because there's this respectful vibe. And it's not like they don't have those feelings for you. There's plenty of like passion and like make your brain melt type of, like want to get with you type of energy. But that's not the only way that they view you. This is someone being very admirable. This person is being admired by all those around them. They find you a very admirable person. Karmic bond. They think they're your soulmate. They do. Are they right? Hard to say. The Tower in the upright is like this complete and sudden change. If this person is your soulmate, it is going to come a little bit out of left field for you. Girl with a snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. Not today, not feeling hurt, avoiding a conversation, call person, boundaries, still being angry. I don't think anyone involved is angry, but it's like they're not coming towards you yet. They're just not going to. Kisses, unconditional loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. All right, so this person is just straight up in love with you, and I don't think that like anything has ever happened with them. The dreams that they have, I don't mind. Like, it's not reductive. It's not like just seeing you as a sexual object. It's not like they really think of you as their soulmate. And there is, like, in all of this, it's not just dreaming at night. Like, they fantasize about crossing your path and the conversations they could have with you. But for whatever reason, they really don't believe it's the right time yet. I don't know that they're wrong. There is this need to heal around this. Mountain, know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. Flowers, be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. It really is like, this is a card that I would associate with summer. You've got June over there as well. It's really honestly like as almost like when the weather gets warmer, because this is picnicking on a sunny day as well. Wish. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. I don't know that this is, I don't think this is a person who's necessarily on your radar, but boy, are you on theirs. And they think of you as being like I don't think they're with anybody. We've got that virgin energy. It's almost like they're saving themselves or something. As odd and as funny as that sounds, like there's enough experience in this, like to have like, you know, we've all had that great like, oh my God, it was such a passionate relationship, opposites attract, then riots ensue type of energy. Like this is somebody who's got a few miles behind them on their relationship journey, and like it's not just great sex is not enough to hold people together type of thing. There has to be an emotional foundation, and like this person is, it's almost like they know that if they tell you how long they've had feelings for you, like one of the very first thing you will do is figure out whether or not they have been dating since they decided they had feelings for you. And so they're not. Like there is this virgin energy and peace as well. Burnout, we got that before as well. Health with communication. Twists and turns. Love life. Now, I never find this paragraph to be as helpful as the words at the top. Burnout, communication, twists and turns, and love life. Everybody knows what a rebound relationship is. But when people are healing from codependency, which this exorcist card suggests that maybe that's an issue here, there's something that is basically codependent transference, where like you meet somebody and they have a very similar energy signature to the person who you're trying to essentially heal from. And so you kind of enact out the rest of that relationship with that person. I do not get the sense that you did that. It's almost like you have, like you've been doing your healing work, but you've been doing it in this very peaceful energy. Like you've been trying to figure out how to, and then you had the Tower with this unexpected and then modify. This person has every intention of coming towards you. Their dreams are interesting to me because it seems like they're as likely to dream about just hanging out with you as they are doing anything else with you. Like they have a very well-rounded view of you. And are you aware of them? I don't think in a romantic capacity. Like this person could be in your life in a very shallow capacity, kind of like, I get this weird waiting in the wings type of energy from this person. Did we get these yet? Let's go ahead and we'll get some Lenormand cards. Is there anything else I need to know about pile number 4's, like who's dreaming about them person? Is there anything else I need to know here? 1 and 2 and 3. I'm gonna like do the one weird thing and use the quantum oracle on you, which I didn't for any other groups. But like there's something around like business that is intriguing to me. We have Rider, that is somebody coming in. Mountain, over and over again, getting that card. Stork, the beginning of something new, birth of a new cycle. Lilies, that's peace energy as well. Clouds, things being up in the air. With Dog, someone who's very loyal. Listen, whoever this person is, like they've put themselves on a shelf for you because like they figure their only shot with you is telling you, like, I've kind of known since the first time I ever saw you, and they know it's going to have some meaning for you if they tell you that, like, because this exorcist that suggests that like there are relationships in your past that were damaging, diminishing, or like traumatizing to you suggests that other people in the past have not treated your love like it's valuable. And so this person is really kind of at peace with waiting to see if it will work out with you. And they've been waiting for a little bit with that mountain energy. But like they think it's worth it. They think it's worth it, but they also know that like, they're in your life enough that like you're going to be able to figure out whether or not like they've been having somebody else in their life after saying, hey, I've been in love with you for this many months or this many years. That you're actually going to like be like, really? Did you date 3 people in between now and then? Can't love me that much. Like you're weighing them against some things in the past and making sure that you're not repeating toxic relationship dynamics. But you are, like, this is coming out of nowhere for you. Like, it genuinely is. And I don't mean that the person necessarily is, although I kind of get that vibe. I mean that, like, their approach to you, it's going to take you completely off guard. And not in a bad way. Are they right that you're their soulmate? I'm not positive. We're going to get some quantum oracle cards here. Boy, they're committed. It's like, and it's not, it's steadfast. Like, this is a very pure intent. I really get the vibe of like, almost like the very first time they saw you. Taking steps, the loving woman, commitment, friends and colleagues, new supportive connections, angels of the 4 directions. That's being in a very balanced state. You have not had a relationship with this person yet. They dream about you in both their waking hours and their sleeping hours. And they, like, it's sweet. They find you, like, really, I don't think they ever knew that there were people like you. This virgin energy with unexpected, modify exorcist, peace, they're not like whoever this person is, like they have a very grounded energy around them. Like I said, like the people in this pile, like you're not 18 years old. You're just like, you've had enough time to have a bunch of relationship mistakes and really, really kind of learn from them and be able to prioritize, like, I'm okay with waiting because I'm waiting to see when that person's going to be ready. And I would rather wait and like not have anybody in my life for 18 months or 2 years or however long it is, and be able to approach that person saying, you know, hey, I really think it's you. And they know that you're like, that's an area you're going to look at. Like you're going to like almost sincerity check them. by that. And so they're kind of fine with, you know, they're just doing their own life type of thing. And they're at peace with it because they're absolutely convinced you're a soulmate. And are they right? I guess you will find out. It looks like potentially in June. But like they spend a lot of their time, like when they're frightened, they think about you. Maintaining a symbolic purity of heart and spirit. I'm telling you, like this person, they figured that out somehow. And it may be because you were betrayed in the past somehow. But it's like they're willing to wait. They're willing to wait. It's interesting to me, you might be the runner in some type of dynamic and you're not really aware that they're very connected to you. But like they're sitting and they're willing to wait to find out if like you're open to them. But they dream about you like it's daily. And it's not just at night. The way I think they've kept themselves company for, and it's been a little while, has been like they'll imagine conversations with you, all kinds of things. I'm going to take a lover's oracle on this. I wasn't going to, but like it's just almost as soon as I said, only time will tell. And then we're going to take you, I think. Transformation, my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Transformation, your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Only time will tell. Only time will tell on whether or not this person is your human. But my gosh, they think you're theirs. And like to the extent that they're willing to put their life a little bit on pause in order to be able to like talk to you about what it is they're hoping for with you. It's like they haven't spent a ton of time in the 3D with you, though. We're going to go ahead and close this out with an angel answer a year from now. An angel answers card. Is there anything else we need to know about this? Is there any like final advice on this one? Because every now and then, like somebody is being held in stasis and they're like, they get a little attached to somebody who's just a little bit of a placeholder for them until their real person comes along. And I'm not sure if that, ask your angels, well, that's what we were trying to do. Let go. You're ready. It's like you have to, okay, it's up to you. I don't think you've thought of this person that way. I just don't. But like they think of you all the time. They dream about you, they daydream about you. Like they honest to goodness, when something comes up, it's like they imagine your responses. Now, love readings, the energies can go either way. So like, could this be you and you're waiting for somebody? Maybe, but I don't think so, because, you know, no spoilers or anything. Another pile addressed that scenario, and this is a completely different energy. This has, it's not quite secret admirer energy. But this has never gotten off the ground yet, and this person like bides their time and waits and is single as they wait for you. Because for whatever reason, that's super important to you. Like you're not going to believe that they've been this in love with you if they've been dating like 4 or 5 people in the interim. You're like, you're either like really all in or you're not. And I have a feeling you're single. So, all right, group number 4, that was your interesting reading. Who's dreaming about you? The person who believes that you are their soulmate. Are they right? I'm not sure, but as I was, this is like something new and successful coming in. So that rider energy as well. Somebody's coming towards you. They are going to speak about this. I'm not positive you have the same feelings. I'm just not. But time will tell on that. And just, if nothing else, you can always know how incredibly admired you have been. Take care. Be well.